Welcome, everyone, to Montreal Improv Levels 4 and 5 Grad Show. First, we will see the Grad 5 show. Here's your host, Dale.
Yay!
Hey guys, here I am. I'm on the street outside of Montreal Improv. I don't know what's going on. It's all locked up. But we're here. We made it somewhere. This is the very last level 4, level 5 grad show, which is a little bit sad. But these guys are going to be ready to have a great time for you tonight. So we have no time for being sad tonight, no time for remorse. This is a celebration of what these guys have been doing for the last little while. There's going to be my group tonight, the level 5 grad show, who will be coming out in a little bit. And then after that, you're going to have the level 4 grad show. So Kyla will be back at 8 p.m. So that's how the night's going to work. Big thank you to Thomas Victorio, who set this up, who's producing this, and who is also the announcer who announced me coming in. All right, we're going to get ready to get this thing going. So for now, we're going to start with an opener, a very special opener. Some of my favorite people are in this team. Please give it up virtually. I want you guys to be in the chat all night here, like say things in the chat. Please comment anything you want to say. If you have memories about Montreal Improv, whatever you want to do. And also, please give a lot of love to these people tonight virtually in the chat, as they will really appreciate it. So without further ado, please give it up for your openers, ATM.
We're ATM, and to get us started, we'd love just a word, preferably not a food. Any word would be great. You can type it in and we'll take something. Just looking at the cursor, waiting for a word. I'm Monica.
Yay!
No, I'm Ariel.
Well, get some time.
I'm Thomas.
Yeah, hence ATM. All right, still waiting for a word. Still waiting for a word. I'll give it
Coat
a
rack,
Coat
Oh,
rack.
you got it?
hat, or
Oh, there,
heart.
coat rack. Right. Hat and melt. So any of
I
those.
like.
Rack, hat, melt.
How about coat
Yeah.
rack?
Coat rack. Yeah.
Great. We'll go black and come back.
Thank you.
I think you'll be very happy actually with this coat rack for your daughter, university. It's
Mhm.
top of the line. It
Mhm.
was actually the one I first had when I had my first room in college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's metal. It's a little heavy, but that's what's great about it is it's not gonna tip over. That I had an embarrassing moment with a light one that tipped over. So
Oh,
I'm gonna let
tell
you know.
me, tell me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I need to
Really,
know.
it's
I need to know the history of the things I buy. Come on.
Okay, well, in a nutshell, I was okay. The year before I went to college, I had a boyfriend who was in college, and I went to his dorm room. We started kissing, and I went to take off my coat, and it turns out my whole sleeve of my shirt, it got caught on the rack. And then it pulled my whole top off. It was really embarrassing. And then when I ran forward, the whole thing fell on me. It's dumb anyway.
No,
as
I
a
think.
17-year-old, it was mortifying. So I'm,
Listen, but that sounds so fun. You in your college dorm with your boyfriend. I'll take the coat rack. How much is it?
Great.
Yeah.
You will not be disappointed. She's going to be really happy with it.
Yeah, and like, do you have what?
Oh, great. I was going to say it's a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Coat rack gets a bad rap. Most people do hooks, but this is great because you can move it anywhere as well.
Exactly.
What if you don't need coats anymore this season? Guess what? Move it in the back closet.
Just do what you want with it. Do you got anything else that has like a cool story that'll like give my daughter's room a historical cool vibe?
Oh God, what else do we have here? I mean, this is maybe a bit unorthodox because this is kind of a, antique shop. We have a light maker kind of cool. I don't know where you stand on the scale, but we have display of bongs actually made out of old lamps. I know it's a bit unorthodox, but it could be cool. And, you know, I mean, you never know who you're going to meet. It's a lamp slash, you know.
Listen, I'm not as square as I look. I'll take 3, okay?
Oh my God, this is
Okay.
great. Wow.
Great.
I'm Meredith, by the way. I feel like
Oh,
we've got a bit of a connection here.
connection. Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Janine. And
Great.
yeah, just keep showing me around.
Oh, perfect. And did you go to college, by the way, and have any stories?
I have some stories. I'll tell you a few later.
Oh, okay, because you look like one of those, like, you look sweet, but you probably got a few dirty secrets.
I got a few dirty secrets, but maybe I need to drink a little first. That's all. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
See.
Keep Ariel.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So, honey, you bought this coat rack
Mhm.
that the saleswoman, she practically had sex on the coat rack. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, but you know how I believe that objects have a history. So I wanted to get our daughter something that, will just make college special, because she's kind of, shy and she needs some new experiences.
I think, those experiences will come organically, I mean, you don't need to force like I know you go around town antiquing, you look for things that have some sexual history,
I mean, but sweetie, remember when, like we were having a dry spell a few years ago? I know, we don't talk about it, but then I bought those saucers and the person who sold them to me said that they had been used for something, indecent. And then, ooh, we had a weekend, didn't we, honey?
Yeah, we did, but we're adults. I mean, our daughter, she's only 17. I'm uncomfortable with her having sex with a coat rack. I don't know.
Well, sweetie. What? Oh.
Keep Ariel. Thanks for coming for tea. Wow, you're literally wearing your teacups as some sort of tube top.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, they're sort of like my tassels now. What do you know?
Oh my God, wait. Is this the number you were telling us about that you wore to spice things up with your husband?
Yeah, first I was just buying objects, with historical sexual histories, but then all of a sudden I started wearing them and things skyrocketed.
Creating your own history. It sounds
yeah, you should try it.
I mean, that's great. You're finding stuff with your husband, but I mean, now you're just wearing it out like a normal top in public. That's pretty risque.
Pretty risque, but I'm a woman over 60. I don't care anymore,
I mean, what if you fall and break it? Like, you're going to get cut on your boobs. Like, that's got to hurt.
Oh, I've got a tape situation going on.
Oh, a tape?
Yeah. Yeah. Like they have at the Oscars. I've got that.
Well, do you want to use those to drink out of, or should I get you?
I'll just take a paper cup.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Pain.
Keep Ariel.
Oh.
Honey,
Yeah.
The whole Wedgwood China thing, it was fun between us. But when I said we were going to go to the Antiques Roadshow and you wore the cups, I mean, I felt uncomfortable when the assessor was touching the cups to see.
Yeah. Well, listen, sweetie, I'm a woman over 60. I'm going to do what I want, okay? I'm going to do what I want. So I'm just going to start wearing a coat rack, saucers, anything. Maybe we're going to introduce different objects into the bedroom. What do you think?
It's practically a garage in there. We've got all sorts of equipment and stuff. I can't keep up because I'm a man over 60. Right?
Well, sweetie, it's time. I've got some bubble wrap and we're just going to wrap you up, okay?
See. Mr. Peterson?
Yeah, yes.
Hi, I was just down on the floor of the store and Aaron said that you wanted to see me. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a problem. We like what you're doing. You present very well. You're attentive to customers. But at some point during the sale, you start shouting at people to close the sale, and it's a little too aggressive.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I do raise my voice a lot. I guess I just believe that, you know, the louder I am, the more I'll get through to someone, and, you know,
Mhm.
maybe I'll be so annoying they just stop me. They'll just buy it, you know?
Yeah, that's an unconventional sales tactic. Maybe it'll work. I don't know, but
I mean,
Ye-
I did great sales though last week. Just,
you're
you know, to show that I am progressing.
yeah. Well, among the shouters, you are one of our best sales people. But
Thank you.
yeah, but you just need to dial it down a little bit. I mean, unless
Okay.
the customer is hard of hearing. So.
Dial it down.
Keep Monica.
Right.
Yeah, so I really can't decide between the beige couch and the ecru one. Which one do you think?
Buy the
really I should
beige.
go-
Buy the beige. Beige, good.
Oh, ma'am.
Expensive. More
Oh,
bang.
Oh, ma'am, I thought we had a good rapport. And did I anger you? I'm so sorry, ma'am.
No. Just
Oh.
buy the beige.
I'll buy the beige.
You want your money?
Okay.
Make a sale.
Okay, I'll buy the beige. I'll buy the beige.
Great,
Cash is-
thanks.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't need to be that aggressive.
She bought it. She totally bought it. And I was being honest. I thought if I mix honesty in, like we want our money, we just want to make the sale, but we're not trying to pull the wool over her eyes. Like, I'm upfront.
Oh,
I'm not trying to sell her something, cheap.
no, I
Or if
agree.
I am, I'll say it,
That's true. But I was just a little concerned because that woman was wearing china cups, and if she had fallen when she ran out of the
Bulldozer, actually, before. Yeah.
well, anyway, good job, I guess.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope to make it all the way to the top one day. I hope to get your job one day. Should you retire? Do you want to retire?
Okay, just
Give me your job? I think
okay,
you
calm down.
should. Give me
Wow.
your job.
Just calm down.
Hire me now as the owner. Put me in your will.
Yeah, fine. Whatever you want.
Great. That's great. Thanks so much.
Listen.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
I see it in writing.
I really think that the coat rack goes good in the detective agency,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And yeah,
Coats on.
yeah,
No,
to put the
people are like,
coats
where's
on.
coats? It's like,
Yeah.
guess what? We're detectives. We're not going to work in the office. You can see it.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to make it a mystery where the coats are, No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some things got to be right out in the open.
Yeah. Like to make people feel at ease, and then we deal with like the missing kid or the dog or the wife who cheats, Yeah.
Like, detecting doesn't happen at your desk. That's why I
No.
got rid of all my drawers. All the stuff is in plain sight. I'm not hiding anything. You want to go on the desk. You don't need to ask, where's the pen?
No, nothing around. This lady came in. She wanted to buy like all my old stuff. She told me it was some weird sexual thing. I said, you do you, and have a nice evening, ma'am.
Buy your stuff.
Yeah, but that's why we got nothing here. No mysteries. We're clear, right?
No mysteries. Sounds like she was a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, not one I want to investigate though.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Not one I want to investigate though.
And let's end that there. Good job. Give them a big round. great. Let's give it up for
Thanks.
AP
Woo!
Adam. Here they are, Monica,
Ariel,
Thank you.
Thomas.
Thank you.
That was great. We're going to get started with the level 5 grad show. We're going to start with a couple of open scenes. So what we're going to do is we're going to have two people come out. They're going to do some open scenes. We've been asking for some locations in the chat. If you want to put more locations in the chat right now on YouTube, pass that on. And this will be the inspiration for the first scene. So for the first scene, can I get Sean and Delaney on stage, please? So you got some locations in the chat. Sean, you want to pick a location from what you're seeing in the chat here?
I see traveling commune.
Traveling commune. I guess we're about to see traveling commune.
hey, I know we committed to this, but dragging our house behind us is like a little bit overdone, don't you think?
We put wheels on it.
I just kind of feel like we're missing the point a little, you know? I feel like there's like, you know, more of an earthy, minimalist, like go with the flow kind of vibe that I was picturing. But then you were just so attached to the house, you had to like find a way to bring it with us. It's a bit much.
I know the point of this retreat, this lifestyle, was to kind of let go of what was tying us down. So I thought, I miss my stuff if we do that, though.
You know what? I understand this feeling, but you know, a couple years ago, I got rid of everything, and it was so liberating, Jonathan. Like, I think we should do something with this house. I think we should get rid of it. We should destroy it.
When we threw out everything you owned, you started wearing my clothes because you threw out literally everything except what was on your back.
You know what? This is like, it reminds me of when you complain about me taking a few bites of your dessert. Like, it's not a big deal. Aren't we about sharing, communal living?
I'm glad to share what I have with you, but if we get rid of everything we have, then there's nothing to share. I'm just planning ahead in advance, and I think the house is a big part of what's ahead.
You make some good points. But maybe we just need to find what we need elsewhere. We can get somebody else we can share our clothes with somebody else.
Oh my God, you're right. You said we needed to have a more communal lifestyle, but it's just been the two of us. We need to find more people and get them into the roving house.
Good job, guys. Let's get Amy and Kristen up on the stage, up on the virtual stage. Amy and Kristen. And can I get a relationship from the people on YouTube? Can I get a relationship in the chat, please? A relationship between two people, and Amy or Kristen, if you see something you like, take a second, have a look.
Oh, whitewater rafting instructor and nervous paddler.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, that's Stefan Speck saying that, and I believe that's based on a story I told him about myself.
Okay, first of all, take a deep breath. Just calm yourself down. You're doing awesome. Just being here is so great. Yeah. Okay, so first thing you've got to make sure that you do is you gotta hold on to the paddle. It won't work unless you're holding on, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and then okay, both hands, and then you just gotta go real slow. Let's just practice like this, okay?
Oh,
No, I
You're
know. Right
such a
now
good-
we're just. Thank you.
you're a good teacher.
I'm doing my best. I know we're just in the kiddie pool right now, but once we get out on that lake, or whatever you do, whitewater rapids,
Wait, the
Yeah.
lake?
or river, yeah,
The
yeah.
I just when do we have to go on the lake?
Well, it's life is a journey, Chad. I mean, when you're ready is when we go on the lake. Okay. I'm
I
not going to
don't-
make you do anything before you're ready.
How do I know when I'm ready?
Okay, Chad, put your paddle down. Take a deep breath again.
Oh, I think I'm hyperventilating.
Yeah. And then you know, you have to look inside yourself. When you look inside yourself, do you see water?
I see a calm paddling pool. I see, oh no. Oh, I see my father.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
He's saying, you can't do this.
Okay, all right, I want you to pick up that paddle in your mind.
Yes, I've
And
got
then
the
I want
paddle.
you to hit him on the head with it.
Ah! Ah!
You show him. You can't do it. How does that feel?
My father is lying on the floor. Ah, I am going to get out of the paddling pool.
Okay, good. I think
I
you're
am
ready.
ready. I'm ready.
You're ready. You're ready.
Great. End scene. Awesome. Murder. He got murdered. The father got murdered. All right. Let's for the next scene, I'm gonna want a genre. So some kind of genre, like a movie genre or a television or a book genre. Can I get that from people in YouTube? Some kind of genre, like horror or mystery or romance or something like that. So let's put some stuff in the chat. And for this next scene, let's give it up for Victor and John. Victor and John. Great. So when you're ready, John, we want to see a little more of your head than your hat. And when you're ready, grab a genre from the chat. Grab a genre from the chat.
Dracula cooking channel?
Dracula cooking channel. Yeah, what could go wrong? Here we are, Dracula cooking channel.
Master,
Yes,
you are
Igor.
preparing today's special?
Oh, you know, Igor, is the most exquisite meal in all Transylvania, Igor.
You are famous for your beef stroganoff, Master.
Oh, you know, the beef, the rice, the broth, no garlic. You do put garlic in the stew, right, Igor?
But garlic is on special today at the supermarket.
What? Igor!
50 cents a kilo, Master.
50 cents? Igor, no! That kind of discount, can kill me, Igor. You don't never fall for the discount. That's how they try to kill me. They put cheap ingredients. You buy them and then they kill me, Igor. This is the third time you buy something that can kill me, Igor.
But, Master, I bought those wooden stakes because it was on sale at Costco.
Let's end it there. Good scene. Let's end that scene there. Give them a round of applause. Wow, that's exactly what I pictured that scene to be. One last open scene before we get into our long form for the night. So again, from the people in the chat, can I get a special event? Can I get a special event in your life from the people on YouTube? And can I get for this last one, can I get the Thomas Victorio, and actually Delaney's going to repeat on this one. So Thomas Victorio and Delaney, please come on stage.
Hey.
And Thomas, if you want to pick something from the chat for a special event, this will be our last open scene.
Great. I see the first thing there, getting your first fake ID. Thank you, getting your first fake ID.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Miss Delaney, here's the package.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can open it up. It's all there. It all looks good, and yeah. So, can I get my payment, if you will, please?
Yeah. How do I know this is any good, Scott? I found you on Kijiji. I mean, how do I know this is gonna get me through? I don't know anything.
Well, you can compare it to my ID, I guess, because my ID is legit.
Okay.
Here,
Thanks.
there. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Standard
yeah. Just
driver's
compare.
license.
Yeah, just compare the logo there and the
Mhm.
signature of the director person. Yeah, I think that'll be
Looks
suit you.
pretty-
Yeah.
Pretty legit. But I mean, since you also gave me a a health card and a passport, so can I compare those with yours too, just to make sure? I mean, I don't know anything, so just to help me
Okay.
out.
Okay. It's not every day that I brought my passport, but you're in luck here.
Oh, great.
You know,
Thank
so
you.
there's my passport, and yeah, as you can see, everything checks out, and yeah. Let me ask you this: do you have friends?
I do okay. Yeah. Why do you ask?
Because I need customers, and I'd love it if you spread the good word out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that, but I would consider that like slightly promotional, which I do actually do on the side. If you look me up, you'd know I was an influencer. So I would consider that like kind of like a sponsorship. So I would need some like free product. You know what I mean? And then I can talk all about you.
Oh, actually, you're one of those Instagram people. Look, maybe we shouldn't we shouldn't proceed with this. Because I don't want since you're an influencer, I don't want I mean I want my name to be known, but I don't want this service to be well known, if you know what I mean. I just gotta keep it on the down low.
Hold on. Are you saying I'm here giving you this underground business? You're selling me fake identification and you're worried about being associated with my brand. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, your brand is
Awesome. Great, that's the first part of our evening. Let's get everybody back. All the level 5s will come on. We'll see all their little squares pop up. Bing, bam, boom. There they all are. Awesome. This is the people I've been working with for the last little while. Give them a virtual round of applause. Give yourselves yeah, Thomas, John, Victor, John, Amy, Delaney, and Kristen, all here to do a long form set for you. So let's just I'm gonna throw it over to Victor. He's gonna ask for the chat, and let's throw some words at these guys. They're gonna do about an 18-minute long form set for you.
Hey guys, thank you very much for coming. So we just need a word, and with that word, we'll build a whole new world for you, and just a relationship, any relationship for you that's meaningful or just silly, any relationship. What do we have?
Brother and sister. Anything else from YouTube, Thomas? Or
yeah, I'm checking.
Throw a couple more out there for let's see. Oh, hot dog, Stefan. We've got a lot from Stefan tonight. Anybody else? Pilot and stewardess.
I saw one.
Let's take a couple of these. So pilot and stewardess. Woot. I like Woot from Cynthia. So Woot is going to be involved. Pilot and stewardess. Fraternity.
I like fraternity.
Let's use all of those. Make sure you get Woot in there. All right. Have a great show, guys.
Hey, what are you doing over there, guys? I know this is Rush, but like you're not totally new. Get in here. Okay. So I know there's a new policy where we can't haze all of you, but I'd like you all to know that that's not what we're about, okay? Like we're not about hazing. We're about belonging. Okay? So like everything that we do is about making you feel like you belong here. So I just want to make sure that like you all are like really genuine in your motives. So like, can we just go around the circle and like hear about everybody's motives about why you're here?
I can go first, Pledge Master.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm here to get hazed.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad told me that like he would disown me as a son if I didn't get hazed on my first day. This is the same fraternity he was part of.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Then we had a bunch of lawsuits, and we, reformed, and we learned the importance of like belonging and community and like respect and all this kind of stuff. And so and we just.
Can you call my dad? Can you tell him that? I just don't think I can show my face again.
I mean, I get. We'll just have to have like a little conversation all together, and then we can support each other in these difficult discussions with our parents.
Bro, come on. Look, my girlfriend is in the Phi Alpha Kappa sorority down the road, and they hazed a girl so bad, her eyebrows are never gonna grow back.
That's what I want.
Me too.
Me too. What is wrong with you?
I want you guys to all feel included and like feel a sense of belonging in this community that you're finding with each other, and seriously not with me and my motives, but like I still feel upset about it. Yeah, what do you want? Yeah.
Are you a hipster? You sound like a hipster.
You does sound like a hipster.
Hey guys, look, we have a hipster in the house.
Oh, wait, guys, I just figured out what this is. This is a reverse hazing.
We're supposed to haze
Where you have to haze.
We're supposed.
Scene. Well, you did it. You did it, Bernardo. You're part of the fraternity now, Bernardo. Good boy, Bernardo.
I worked so hard just to get in.
You really did a name for yourself, Bernardo. Then you're known on the streets as Bernardo el Malo.
My marks are top of the class. I get A+, B+.
You did. And that's the first step to get into the fraternity. Bad education. Yes.
I thought I was already in.
You're in. That's it. That's the first step to us to call you, Bernardo. Bernardo. You're in. Your first D was the first time we were like, this guy has potential. This guy has potential, I say.
But what if my marks fail? What if I...
Don't ever doubt yourself.
What if I fail an exam?
Don't doubt yourself. Confidence. You're in the fraternity now. The only fraternity that matters, Bernardo.
And I can't tell anyone else, right? The code of silence?
It's mark on your arm, Bernardo.
Yes, I got the tattoo. Just like you asked.
Yes, a big F, like your grades. That's what I wanted. Another part of us, Bernardo.
Keep Victor. So I see on your resume you put 7 years as the head of a fraternity here?
Not any fraternity. The fraternity.
The fraternity.
The fraternity.
Okay, but you also wrote here you're not allowed to talk about it. So how can I get a reference?
That's the code. No.
Okay.
First rule of the fraternity: never talk about the fraternity.
Okay, so we need a software engineer for this role, and we can't really validate anything in your background. You also listed do not contact on your parents.
Don't contact anyone. The fraternity is a secret. It's a blood pact between brothers.
A blood pact? That's really cool. Can you is there a video or documentation?
There's nothing about the fraternity.
I really want to help you get this role. I think you're a good fit for our culture. That ride or die attitude, love it. The the higher ups, they want some proof of who you say you are.
Oh, some of them are in the fraternity.
Hey, Joseph, who are you interviewing? Hey, I know you.
I'm
Hey,
Giuseppe.
this guy, he's a good guy. You should definitely give him the job. I can't tell you why, but
Ding!
okay. Woot.
We did it.
Woot! We did it.
Right on. Right on.
I never thought that I'd see us back in the same room together, brothers. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. You know,
Been a
that's
long
why our
time.
motto. That's why our motto is woot, wait, wait, or target
Together.
together.
Wait,
Yeah.
or together.
Waited for too long. That is. And
Way too long.
that's the thing. Waiting for too long, and in pilot training, they always talk about this, right? In pilot school, you're not supposed to wait for too long, and in order
No,
to
'cause that's
land.
when you
So
crash the plane.
exactly.
But hey, I'm so happy to be here with you guys on this anniversary of that historic flight we took together 20 years ago when we were in pilot school. No one thought that we could fly a plane from Hawaii to Greenland with this little gas.
We didn't think we could.
We didn't think we could, and we honestly didn't, but we are still here.
Still here.
Woo.
Woot, I know that you guys never hung out with me in flight school, but I saw your Facebook event, and so I just thought I'd come to the park since we're like all hanging out outside now. I figured I didn't really need to be invited, but I just thought that like maybe now could be a good time for us to be friends. Like, can I be in your club?
What's your name again? I don't remember you.
Is it Jessica?
Kevin.
Marjorie. Yeah, nothing like that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but I remember all of you guys, like you're Molly and you're Spencer and you're Jessamine, right? And you guys you sat in that one corner of the class, and you guys made that epic flight to Greenland. I heard all
Which
of
one
that.
is Jessamine again?
Yeah. Which one of us is Jessamine? I don't think you actually know. Thank you all for meeting me for here today. As the co-leaders of the fraternity, we have a major problem on our hands here.
No, we never have problems. What?
Have you not heard these news stories about hazing? It's been getting out of hand. First, they're hazing everyone, and then they stop hazing, and all of the pledges are complaining because they're expecting some kind of character building world historic hazing, and then they show up and have to talk about their feelings, and they don't like it.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that destroyed my self-esteem.
That's not the way it was done.
No, not in our day. We flushed each other's heads down the toilets and we liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be the man that I am today if I hadn't had my head flushed down the toilet.
That's right, Jessamine.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys didn't toss me out the window from the second floor, I wouldn't have been the success that I am today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I still miss my finger, but it was worth it.
yeah, I'm sorry I chopped it off. I didn't mean to. It was supposed to be a warning.
No, but it made me the man I am today.
So what are we going to do?
I think we're stuck.
Wait.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming so I could talk to you all at the same time. All of your kids, they've joined my fraternity and they're all so confused about your expectations of them. You know, they really just want to belong with us and with you in your hearts.
What?
What?
Like, what? Sorry, are you the head of the fraternity now? What is this?
Yes, I am the head of the fraternity. I am the head of the fraternity, and we lead with belonging. And I think what all of you are just missing is just a sense of love in your hearts. You know, I think we need to connect on that. Yeah?
Yeah, we love each other.
Yeah, it's
We
the other
all
people we
belong.
don't love.
And
Yeah.
not
We have a
violently.
shared.
We love each other so much that we punch each other in the face.
Yeah, that's how we show love. What is wrong with you, young man?
Guys, I think he needs a beating.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
This is too politically correct for me.
I don't feel love like that. No love for me being punched in the face. Thank you though for the offer. I appreciate the gesture.
Dib's on shoving his head in the toilet. Me, I'm shoving the head in the toilet.
Okay, I'll do the eyebrows.
Cool. Who's doing the
Okay.
finger?
Oh, Justman's got to do the finger. It's his signature move.
Yeah.
Scene. All right, let me open the suggestion box of our restaurant here, cause I don't know, people can be so mean sometimes.
This is my favorite part of the week, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So here's some of them. Okay, I'm just gonna. All right. So the suggestion here is, please clean your utensils. Well, boy, this is still happening.
Real love it. God, yes.
Look, Sean, as front end staff here, I feel like I'm part of the team, but if the kitchen staff are not doing their job, then it's gonna be a wash. We're gonna lose the business if we keep on continuing like this. I'm just
read me
saying.
the next suggestion, please.
Okay, it says woot. I don't know why people would just write.
Are they
woot.
praising us?
There's an exclamation mark, so I guess it's a praise.
Reread the first one. It was like, we're not cleaning utensils. That was good.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good. Please clean your utensils better.
It's just I feel alive when I get told that I can do better.
Keep Sean.
So you.
Well, Officer Jensen, you've been flying for our airline for some time now, and we're very pleased with your record overall, but I have to say you've had some complaints.
Oh, that's great to hear.
I don't usually get that reaction.
Oh,
But
man. Oh man, are they like in a list form? Because just
yes, I can call them up in a list form. Let me see right here. There is a flight attendant called Jessica who insists that you refuse to pronounce her name properly. And
Can
there
you
was
just read it again.
Okay, Jessica says, he kept calling me Jessica even though I corrected him 10 times. I swear he did it on purpose. There
I
was the
did.
time-
Keep Sean. Honey, I have some complaints about our bed life.
I've been waiting months to hear that.
I've been waiting months to tell what? I've been waiting months to tell you. Look, the way we've been doing the art of love, it's not satisfying my womanhood.
Thank you for approaching me with this, because this is what does it for me. This is like a play for me, and I just thank you.
Wow, you look different. You look like. Okay, so you're not as good in bed as my ex.
Same. Woot!
Woo!
Woot!
Wow.
You again.
Magnus. What's your name again?
Kevin.
No, it's Marjorie, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Marjorie. We
Okay,
knew
Marjorie.
all along
Why did you keep calling me Kevin?
because you
look like a Kevin.
you
what I was
you
gonna
were
say.
so much better than us at flight school, and you were the one who legitimately should have gone to Greenland. I actually stole your test paper so that I could get on that flight.
What? That would have been the trip of a lifetime. After I didn't go on that trip, I went down a terrible rabbit hole of darkness and bad karma and just hopelessness. And now I just hang out mostly by myself until I decided to follow you all into the park. That was a turning point for me in the
But-
worst way.
At least wait or together. No.
Let's end it there. Let's
Woot!
Together.
applause. Awesome. Let's get everybody back on stage real fast. Yeah, great. We have Amy, Sean, Kristen, Thomas, John, Delaney, and Victor. Awesome. Great job, guys. Great. So so that's our level 5 grad show. That's the very last Montreal Improv level 5 grad show for now. I want to take a moment to say I'm really proud of these guys. Getting on Zoom, doing improv on Zoom is difficult, but we did it every week. We worked through it, and we had a good time with it. And I thought they did a great job tonight, and I'm super proud of them. Also want to let you guys know that I am continuing to teach classes on my own, probably this class exactly that we just saw here, the level 5, and I'll be doing some other classes moving forward. If anyone is interested in that or has wants some information, send me an email at dale.bernier@gmail.com. I'll have more classes coming up in November that I'm just doing on my own. Not classes, I don't even want to call them classes, workshops. So let me know if you're interested in that. So great job again to everybody. Thanks so much to ATM who were here. Thanks to the Level 5 Grad Show. If you just stick around, stay on YouTube for a little bit, Kyla's Level 4 Grad Show is coming up very shortly at 8 p.m. So if you want to hang around a little bit, well, you're in your house, so do whatever you want and come back at 8 p.m. For the Level 4 Grad Show. And once again, let's give some love to Thomas Victorio and the Level 5 Grad Shows and ATM in the chat. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys later. And Level 4 Grad Show at 8 p.m. Stick around.
Deep